In the city of David, a man named Elias rose to fame as a prophet of God. His church, the House of Wonders, attracted thousands each week. Elias was known for performing great things, smooth words, and ability to perform miraculous signs. He claimed to heal diseases, bring rain during droughts, and even cast out demons. His congregation adored him, believing he was God's anointed servant. Elias often said, "Your faith and your offering are the keys to unlocking God's miracles." People sold their land, emptied their savings, and gave everything to the church, hoping to receive their own blessings. With their money, Elias built a luxurious lifestyle, driving exotic cars and living in a mansion, all while insisting it was God's reward for his service. Among the crowd, a humble man named David, who had been a devout believer for years, felt uneasy. He noticed that Elias's sermons focused more on wealth and fame than repentance and salvation. A true servant of God points to God, not to himself, David thought. He prayed for God to reveal the truth about Elias. One Sunday, Elias hosted a night of miracles where he promised incredible wonders. He called a woman in a wheelchair to the stage and declared, "By the power of God, rise and walk." The woman stood up and the crowd erupted in cheers. Then Elias shouted, "Rain, fall now," as a sign of God's power. Moments later, rain began pouring outside the church. The people were amazed, but David felt something was wrong. He prayed silently, asking for God's guidance. As the service continued, a sudden bolt of lightning struck the church's altar. The lights flickered, and a booming voice echoed through the room. "Elias, you use my name to deceive and enrich yourself. I have seen your lies, and I will expose your works." The congregation gasped as Elias fell to the ground, trembling. Then the truth began to unfold. The healed woman admitted she was never disabled. She was hired by Elias to fake the miracle. A group of church workers revealed that Elias had used hidden sprinklers to simulate the rain. The congregation was shocked and devastated, realizing they had been deceived. Elias tried to flee, but his luxurious possessions and wealth were confiscated by the authorities. He was publicly humiliated and left the city in disgrace. David stood before the congregation and said, "God is not mocked." Let this remind us to test every spirit and seek him in truth. Do not put your faith in men, but in the Lord who sees all. The people repented and rebuilt their faith, vowing to seek God's true presence instead of falling for empty miracles. From that day forward, they worshipped with humility, remembering that God's truth cannot be faked.